piece of plan to bring you GTA as a nice little visual. Otherwise known as no actual podcast sites will accept us, so we have to use YouTube. We got one more person coming along, but who else is with me? Who's with me? Huh?
We have myself, Jada Drag Queen.
And I'm a tracker.
So like the usual three.
Yep.
Well, for game nights, I haven't done one of these with you guys yet.
And believe it or not, my girlfriend is in the room with me, but she's not getting on mic.
He's lying, he doesn't have a girlfriend.
I hit
And
the wrong
the
button.
truth shall set you free.
I was actually about to bring up that point myself.
I hit the wrong button on my pre-recorded.
Pre-recorded girlfriend?
Yep, I paid a hooker $15 just to say random things, and apparently he doesn't really have a girlfriend. Is one of them. Don't know why I did that one, but
Don't lie, it's an app on your phone.
Just knowing those, they might be done now.
Yep.
you guys are munching out.
Yeah,
This is-
Trek
this
has
is-
cooked some tater tots.
Oh, you cooked some
Oh,
lawless?
onion rings.
Oh, not lawless. So welcome to the podcast where everybody eats. Because I have a piece of pizza on the roll. On the go. On the go. On the roll. Go. Whatever. So how's everybody's New Year's?
New Year's was pretty good. Didn't really do much. I completely missed the ball drop, which I've been told that it was kind of boring and not really that good, so I was probably lucky to have missed it.
Well, that shit just gets worse and worse every year.
Nah, that's true.
So I really don't see much of a point. Drac, how was your New Year's?
He is tending to the onion rings.
So is he munching out?
Yes. He like just literally got up not too long ago, so this is like his first meal of the day.
So he wasn't lying when he said earlier that it was breakfast.
Yeah, no, he wasn't lying.
I had a hamburger for breakfast this morning. I was so pissed off. One of my few joys in life is cereal, just like cold cereal, believe it or not.
Mhm.
And I wake up this morning because I actually have time that I can have just cereal and milk. Love it. And
Yeah.
I go to pour my milk and just like, is that how what? It's like 3 days expired, and it's like 2 months expired.
Mm.
And it's just like, oh. So I was hungry. After that, I always go to work. I go to a water plant for 2 hours, and just like, well, I got to get something into me. So I'm just like, I got a leftover burger. I got okay. There we go. There's my burger breakfast.
Yep. Yeah, I had a onion bagel with garden vegetable cream cheese.
So why'd you ruin it with an onion?
Kume.
Huh?
We'd already get a Japanese steakhouse.
That was before. That was like, I just woke up, I just poured myself a cup of coffee and made myself a bagel and watched Cartoon Network because nothing else was good on TV.
So are you watching Harley Quinn?
I haven't seen it yet.
So out of us three being the major geeks, my girlfriend is the only one that's seen it.
Seen what? There's a TV show, Harley Quinn?
Yes.
Harley Quinn, yeah, animated. Oh,
What's it air on?
it's fucking hilarious.
What's the channel or network that it's aired on?
It's Cartoon Network, right?
Oh, okay.
Is it a Hulu?
Yes.
Oh, Adult
Yeah,
Swim.
I don't have access to Hulu Live, so I don't really watch a whole lot of Hulu.
It's Adult Swim is what it's on?
It's Canadian, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
yeah. Sounds like it might be Canadian there. So it might be like good old Teletoon and YTV there, eh?
No. They would definitely not put this on YTV. She calls Batman a batfucker.
And they put like the Max and Aeon Flux on YTV.
Oh, really?
Yeah, way back in the day.
Terrence and Philip is Canadian, and they're a popular show.
Blame Canada. That's hilarious because just like literally 3 days ago, I was looking up like old award ceremonies and shit. Because of course Ricky Gervais, right? Fuck, that guy's a genius.
Yeah.
And I'm flipping through and I'm just like, oh, Robin Williams, Blame Canada. I guess I'll watch that. So good call to Terrence and Phillip.
But yeah.
Shrek, how was your New Year's? Did you clean up all the pussy? Did you slay it? Did you slay it all?
No, I didn't do anything this year.
You didn't hang out with anybody?
No.
Huh.
No, I haven't done much this last like month and a half. Since real Thanksgiving-ish. Not Canadian Thanksgiving.
I will remember that when I have a nice day off in October.
And I'll remember it when we have 15 inches of snow in November.
We had like no snow in November, dude. And we were supposed to get like 5 centimeters, and we still haven't gotten nothing.
For those of you who are American and don't give a damn about the metric system, that's about 2 inches.
Are you up on the roof?
I am.
Would you get out? Would you get down here?
Stay on fire. Stay on fire. The roof. The roof. The roof is not on fire. Yet.
I'm in a bush.
Well, that's not like you at all.
Be nice to Jeb.
That's... So you decided to go straight, eh?
I'm making JW jealous.
Did they hear me?
There's a mic right there, hun.
I didn't know it was on.
I heard her speak. I couldn't make out what she said.
Okay, you want to send a chat invite to Wicked Wookie?
Yep, give me just a second. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we are.
Yeah, no, the local grocery store had a special running on the potato products. So I got tater tots and onion rings. You know, onion rings aren't potato products.
And they're also disgusting.
Oh,
I think you're gonna have to send me a suggestion. Because I don't think. Hold on. Hold on. More than one way to skin a potato, DJ.
No, there isn't. There's only one. There can be only one.
Okay, Highlander.
Mexican Highlander because there can be only one.
Ha!
Okay, Wicked Wookie, the monkey.
No.
82, right?
Wicked Wookie 82, hun?
Yep, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude, even I remember that. That's sad. I don't remember shit. And it's showing 0 players. You have to spell something wrong somewhere.
Yeah, I should
Apparently.
probably change that.
WICKED WOOKIE
Sounds about right.
Maybe without the
Sounds
E.
about white.
Maybe? No? Alright, you're gonna have to send me a suggestion.
Okay. Okay. So we got. What kind of noises? Who? What? I'm cussing and swearing.
WIKK. There may not be an E. 2 O's. There I am.
There. Confirm. Okay. There, did you get it?
Oh man.
There.
Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in.
You heard about the Ukrainian plane that got shot down, right?
Oh yeah, it totally wasn't Iran.
Well, no, Iran actually admitted to it last night. Or yesterday.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, the president was like, holy shit, dude, that's not what we meant to do.
did
But
you
we
send the
shot
chat
it down
invite?
thinking it was a bomber. We thought it was a U.S. bomber, so we shot it down. I gotta say, I'm impressed that he caught. Nobody wants the war.
Well, I don't know about that. It would thin the herd. What? I'm just saying. We are not doing the whole hunt.
Capacity.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
That actually would be one of the things I would expect in pre-recorded. I would also expect the Canadian national anthem pre-recorded into anything.
That's true.
I do believe that copyrights only last for 75 years after the death of the last person. I don't know.
They... Yeah, I know Disney does have... Yeah, because Disney does hold, like they maintain... I think they've made it so that they maintain copyrights. Or they've got it so that they extend.
Maybe we have to buy them back.
Possibly, I don't know. But I mean, Disney has a butt ton of money, so I mean, it's not like they're gonna care about, oh, let's just, oh, we need to re-up this for that. So yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Disney and a butt ton of money, remember like 4 or 5 months ago, everybody was joking about Disney buying out Sony because of Tom Holland, wanting to stay as Spider-Man. It was a joke then. It was a joke then. But in the last 3 weeks, I read an article where it's not so much a joke anymore. Oh, billion. They want to. Yep. Yeah, and they're like, dude, your company's worth that. That's it.
I jumped off the roof.
Oh my.
I see this.
Somebody has penis issues.
I was about to say, is that that's a shovel?
The prepper vehicle. Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. It's for the It's for the times where he goes and is no, that's not what I wanted to do. When he's for preparing for one of his biggest turnoffs, where when they wake up and then decide to ask, wait, who are you and how did you get in here? You have the shovel.
Tell JT.
Should have brought a shovel. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
But then you have to get into the other side of it is that now that they've had the success by looping Spider-Man into the MCU and by proxy, like everybody gets excited about these other properties because now they have clout. Sony had their most successful movie and year in movies in a long time, most successful movie ever. Their first billion-dollar movie was Spider-Man: Far From Home. So they don't want to release that property. You see, like a few months ago when they were like joking about it, one of the reasons against it was that yes, they have the value to do it, but they have to liquidate a lot of stuff, and it'd be almost counterproductive. It'd strap them for like the next 5 or 6 years, where they could barely do any business, which isn't a good defense in my. Probably, but I mean they're investing so much actually in like their theme parks. They're investing in their theme parks because their TV channels were making no money. We're talking ABC, Disney, ESPN. Those were making less and less money, and more they're relying on the MCU, other movies, and their theme parks are actually picking up and bringing in more money than ever. Yeah. I mean, 20 movies, over $20 billion. $6 billion between two different movies. Yeah. Although now Disney owns Fox, they own the rights to the other highest grossing movie ever, the Titanic. Yeah. Well, it was within their properties when they got sold. So now Disney owns Titanic, as well as Avatar. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yes. And to be 100% accurate, I am double checking that Disney owns the rights for Titanic. Yeah, it was a production house, and it was Paramount with 20th Century Fox. So Disney, yeah. So Disney now owns Titanic. Me too. The only reason it made so much money is because they kept it in the movie theaters for almost a year, and then released it for like another 3 months. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's one of those big things that I never understood. Is like everybody's like bitching about, oh, they're trying to they added 2 minutes of unrelated footage to get people to go back into theater. It's still been in the theaters for less than 2 months at that point.
Yeah.
It's like, and yeah, out of like 2 billion. Yeah, once you get less than 200 million away, you're like, we can milk this bitch. We can get that milk, have that heavy cream, be the winners.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
I can't wait till the next cycle starts, man. Well, also Black Widow is obviously completely prior to Endgame, probably prior to the Avengers in the first place, because it's a prequel and her character is dead. So, I don't consider that the next phase. Huh?
Hmm.
Yeah, will do. Yes, Master. Oh yeah, Skullface with the shroud. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
To be honest, it kind of reminds me of the Phantasm from Batman and the Mask of Phantasm.
I was thinking it reminds me of Skeletor, except with meaty arms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and from my visual perspective, from what I've seen first.
Oh yeah, because that picture right there really reminds me of Skeletor.
Yeah.
Like the Masters of the Universe type thing.
Yeah.
Except for obviously, he has meat on his bones. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like he reminds me of that in that esque way, you know. You know, I'm googling this right now to.
I actually just watched a video on this thanks to a guy that I follow does cosplay. He goes by the gay comic geek. He actually was talking about some of the more recent mini comics for the Masters of the Universe. It comes with the figures. They actually had one of them was the origins of Skeletor, and that's his skin was like purplish blue.
Yeah. So basically, he's just running around with a pretty loincloth.
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe that's why his loincloth is a lot bigger than He-Man's. However, this does show you a weird insight into 80s, what's the word I'm looking for? Appropriateness, whatever the hell that word is. There's a... what? Maybe. It's along that lines. There's... Well, actually, my concern here is it gives us a weird insight in the fact that, Master of the Universe, like other 80s cartoon shows, these guys were all super buff and, wearing loincloths and something that covered their nipples. In men.
Yep.
And all of them, the He-Man and Skeletor both have little bodysuits that cover just their nipples, but not the sides of their chest or their stomach.
Yep. I mean...
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's kind of my point. It's like, it gives you the 80s were just a weird time.
Yep. Don't ask, don't tell, but we're gonna show you a scantily clad man.
Well, then I guess you'll be showing, not telling. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Smith's supposed to has a bunch of projects in the works. Yeah, but he was also loosely attached to the what was supposed to be the reboot of the Duck.
Howard the Duck.
Howard. Yeah, Howard. Damn, I should remember this.
Yeah.
Well, half his projects become up in the air. It's sad because I love Kevin Smith. Yeah, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, and because that's a long, drawn-out story how that played out. Because he passed on Batman to write. Oh no, yeah, Beetlejuice to write the. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Trying to remember what it was. It was something good. There could have been good. He passed on it, and then both projects ended up going into production hell. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
I don't remember. I wonder if they ever created like a rainbow kryptonite where it's like all of the rainbow colors. If that would make him gay.
That's a good question, but black kryptonite is created by superheating regular kryptonite. Because I'm looking at it right now. I don't know. Maybe if we
heat and pressure.
Yeah, because green kryptonite heated turns into black kryptonite. Oh, what are the colors of kryptonite? That's also a question people
Because I know there's multiple different colors of kryptonite.
5 distinct varieties. I have a computer in front of me, and I don't have to worry about driving, so I'm Googling shit. See here. The five distinct varieties is green, red, gold, blue, and white. I'm assuming they're considering black as an offshoot of green, considering it's made from green.
But I mean, if they were able to meld like all of the different colors, like red or like make red, orange, yellow, blue, green, violet, indigo, you name it, and call it like gay kryptonite or something like that. Right? Right?
Okay. One pairs and flex. Holy hell. Okay. So
And once he's been exposed to the gay kryptonite, he would be super fucking fabulous and funny.
Well, I found a much more expanded article as to different kryptonites. Green is obviously original. Red, there's anti-kryptonite.
Mm-hmm.
Anti-kryptonite has the effect that kryptonite has, except it does it on normal people.
Yep.
Let's see here. Anti-kryptonite, fool's kryptonite debuted in 1959. Harmless to Kryptonians, but the same effective variety as green on. Anti-kryptonite is also the power source of one version of the character Ultraman. Oh,
yep. Yep.
Superman from Antimatter's universe. Well.
Yeah.
But this, it's only for one version of him, I guess. Let's see. Harmless X-Kryptonite is the one that gives humans super abilities. Or normal life form superhuman abilities, because I guess it beefed up Supergirl's cat in 1960.
She had a super pussy.
Supergirl's cat is named Streaky.
I'm still the whole Supergirl's cat gets superpowers.
And it's called Streaky.
And it's called Streaky. So Streaky the super pussy.
Well, she is a dirty blonde. That's what Supergirl said. So it wouldn't be to any of her Earth boyfriends. Okay, so white kryptonite kills all plants on a world.
Yeah.
Well. Okay, are you thinking of a Dex Star? Yeah, he looks pretty pissed off. Dexter is one of the most brutal and vicious. If not, we're laughing out loud nothing. Whoever does want English, it's 3 languages in a trench coat that carries a stick. Yeah.
Well, I was about to say, she's joined on mic a couple of times. Oh, yep.
No, I guess pink kryptonite is mentioned in a single panel. It does, though. It turns Kryptonians gay. Yeah, it says pink kryptonite, debuted in Supergirl Volume 4, number 79, April of 03. Pink kryptonite seemingly turns Kryptonians gay. This type of kryptonite was mentioned in a single panel. Oh god, there's a non-canon kryptonite called Periwinkle.
Interesting.
Yeah, but well, it's a non-canon story as Superman Family Adventures. It says, well, it was only mentioned in one panel in one thing in Supergirl, like once, and it supposedly turns Kryptonians gay. I am assuming they didn't mention humans. Okay. Yeah. That'd be fun. But I guess I'm looking it up. The Periwinkle is from Superman Family Adventures, number 9, and it apparently causes Kryptonians to become slutty. Exposure.
Ooh, pairing the pink one with that one?
Yes.
Not that you really have to do that if you're going to turn Superman gay, because gays are slutty in and of themselves. I should know. But,
But yeah, it causes Kryptonians to lose all inhibitions. Why that was in Superman Family Adventures, I don't know. Wow. The things you learn when you don't need to know you need to learn them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Kevin sniffed a riff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Brightburn is pretty shady.
You know, and as weird as this is going to sound, I would actually like to see a John Waters Superman movie. Especially doing with the pink kryptonite. I mean, I can imagine all the weird and crazy shit that he can come up with for that.
Well, and you see that really.
Yes.
Well, and the cool thing if we did manage to cast Nicolas Cage would be that he would be realistic Superman. He because Superman's powers come from his exposure to our sun, as most of us know.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't swell up and become super buffy just because he's in front of the sun. He's just got superpowers.
Yeah.
So realistically, Nicolas Cage would be a realistic Superman.
Yeah. Yeah. But counts.
Well, that's what I liked about Brightburn. Brightburn was literally like, what happens if Superman goes wrong? Yeah. Well, especially if you discover it when you're going through puberty and are already a fucking emotional little mess anyways. You have 12 years of believing, oh no, we love you, we adopted you. You found me in a fucking crashed spaceship. And then lied to me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, you see, yeah, but at the same time, you never know,
And of course, even more traumatizing. They're from being a baby and being raised. You know, he understands them as mom and dad.
Yeah.
Son, we have something to tell you. You're adopted. Later on, son, we have something to tell you. You're actually an alien.
It's like, so is that why when you hit me over the head with a shovel last week, I didn't die?
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, I really hope they continue with the Brightburn universe. Because they laid it out there in the end there with Merle.
Mm-hmm.
Having a talkhead YouTube channel, The Truth.
Mm-hmm.
And talking about basically saying there's Wonder Woman and Aquaman out there as well as others.
Mm-hmm.
And who is this Brightburn person?
Yeah.
I mean, they definitely opened up, and I really hope they continue with the superhero horror genre. That was kind of interesting.
Now, is that directly related to DC or Marvel?
Yes and no. It's not anywhere in the DCEU or anything like that. It's using DC superheroes because they literally had the kid from Kansas. Superman's entire story,
Mm-hmm.
rural Kansas, crashed, raised.
Mm-hmm.
And then referencing Wonder Woman and Aquaman at the end. And
Yeah.
It was done by James Gunn, who obviously from Guardians of the Galaxy, as well as his work in the DCEU.
Yeah.
He's making the next Suicide Squad right now. Yep. I'm happy about that because aside from Captain Marvel, that Guardians of the Galaxy is my favorite thing in MCU. But yeah. I guess, fair enough. But James Gunn is open to making another Brightburn.
Nice.
Well, another one in that universe. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm bringing it up right now to because I know it's gone through some changes over the last few years. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. The guy's been working on it since he since he completed filming The Fault in Our Stars. That's a little bit of a change
Yep.
in genre. But he's been working on trying to get it made since 2014 and got it, greenlit there sometime in 15. Yeah. The film was delayed several years in reshoots and planned, though, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I guess a lot of those reshoots never actually happened. They said comments from by Boone in 2019 were interpreted as indicating these never happened, reshoots. There might be a more definitive answer, but I would have to look for it. Yeah, it's probably an ending to a true ending to that side of the Marvel spectrum, that of the former Foxes.
Yep.
I didn't hate those. They weren't.
Oh,
amazing.
like the ones where the third X-Men movie with when
X-Men United.
Yeah, when Jean Grey ends up turning into Dark Phoenix and
vaporizes the lake.
Yep.
Yeah, the one that was released this year.
Yep.
I didn't hate it. It had Sophie Turner in it, so I was okay with it. Yeah, no, they definitely could have. Yeah. See, they no, go for it. I'll come in a second. Yeah, no, they definitely could have done a much better job on having a cohesive voice throughout. I mean, but really, the only ones that have done that so far has been Disney with the MCUs. They have a cohesive thing. Because then they could have, built her as growing for a couple films and then have one where she's just bad.
Yep.
Well, the good news is that when Disney reboots it, they'll be able to build like they did with the MCU. Yeah. Make Dark Phoenix one of the main villains at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no doubt. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I absolutely would be so happy if they saved any of their casting from the X-Men universe. The only one they're gonna save though is Deadpool, because Ryan Reynolds is basically as big as Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was greenlighted before Deadpool 2 was in theaters. Yeah. Hmm? Yeah. Well, especially with Deadpool playing around at the end of Deadpool 2 with time travel. Yeah, because he played he tidied up the timelines, including fixing the original Deadpool and killing Ryan Reynolds out of Green Lantern.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we are getting a great power paradox here. However, I present to you the Angelina Jolie paradox. That in every role that she or any other super famous actress has played in, this role takes place in a universe where that actress does not exist because they're not being recognized constantly as that actress. Okay.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Okay, so you cast a superstar, Angelina Jolie, Hugh Jackman, somebody to play a role in a movie. The role in the movie is the world that the movie is based in is a world in which that actor does not exist, because otherwise they'd be recognized as an actor all the time. You're not Wolverine, you're Hugh Jackman. So I guess, and by that means, he wasn't technically killing himself. He was killing Ryan Reynolds because he's Deadpool and not Ryan Reynolds. Everything's multiverse, man. Yes. Yeah, so actually, that actually brings up another really good theory of time travel, is the way to correct the paradox is, I mean, there's a grandfather paradox where you can't physically do something that would change anything because it didn't happen the first time.
Yeah.
So if anything, if you do something weird, like say you do shoot Hitler, you actually shot Hitler's twin because Hitler actually lived in your world.
Yeah.
It's just by mistake. However, you get into another one of the multiverses is that every action you take in the past splinters it off and changes that future. MCU covered that with the Time Stone.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I would be more eloquent and intelligent, but I have 2 hours of sleep today, so I'm just genius level, just not eloquent about it. Yeah.
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 Yeah, so I mean, that right there suggests that they each came from a different multiverse when they came back. Because the laws of physics apply differently in each one. Mm-hmm. You, that's awesome. Yeah. That brings up really fun things. Like, multiverse-wise, I'd like to see Deadpool's 5 and 6 be Deadpool kill, Deadpool, then, Deadpool kill Marvel Universe, and then get Deadpool kill Deadpool. Well, then he can just do what he did at the end of Deadpool 2 and, like, time travel back. That was a bad idea. Because he's gonna break the fourth wall anyway, so why not let him break it that way? He realizes he's a comic book character and gets pissed off about it. That's... Yeah. Hey, Dogpool wasn't bad either. Oh, there's basically every kind of Deadpool you can imagine. Yeah. It's a convenient way to clean up timelines. It is an incredibly convenient way to clean up timelines. We joke, but it's gonna happen.
It's okay. I look at the government official and it's like, no comprende?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a video there, like, the girl's like, oh, it's so weird to see you here, and she's like the headline was, me opening the door for ICE after I called them on my family when World War III starts. So weird that you're here. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. No, I never thought that wall was a good idea. I mean, who wants something made in Mexico? Yeah, but Mexico's never going to pay for that wall.
Yeah. And I mean, I saw like a video where it was like on a news channel, and one was interviewing another, and he was like, oh yeah, he wants to build a wall. That's great. You know, there's so many ways around that. Oh, he's gonna make us pay for it. Oh well, doesn't he realize even no matter how high he builds this wall, we can still fly?
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, there's walls across most of Texas anyways.
Yeah.
There's a wall and fence, and parts of the fence was literally just like, barbed wire, but there are walls.
Yeah. Yep.
Little wine pedals. You only gotta fly for 23 seconds, but I'll get you over the wall. Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Maybe. Mexico wall climbers. Yeah, there's sections and then there's... Yeah, well, you walk... Yeah, a lot of it is literally just barbed wire, like 2 strings of barbed wire, like cattle fence.
Right.
Honestly, the wall wouldn't cover universal healthcare. It'd almost cover it, but the war would cover universal health care for the entire continent and then some. I mean,
Yep.
like, yeah. Well, no, it's like somebody like, actually, like my aunt's boyfriend. Yeah, my aunt's boyfriend was making that point to me the other night. There, it's like we should be given foreign aid. I mean, $4 billion a year. I'm like, yeah, that's less than what we spend in 1 month on the military. But that's the military. It's like, yes, I agree. Troops support troops, but we can shave, $4 billion off of that $70 billion a month, cost, and still cover everything.
Yeah.
I never understood why people feel like. Yeah, I never understood why people in the United States think that it's us giving foreign aid is the reason that we're broke. Well, that is why we're broke. Oh, there's a lot of us, and then there's a lot of idiots too. Yeah, no, there's definitely lots of pictures of people climbing the border wall for fun. See, ABC Australia has it, CNN has it, AB Journal, BBC, Time, Newsweek. Oh, CBS and ABC America have it too. That's because they had a Mexican congressman climb it. Because, yeah. They had a Mexican congressman climb it to prove that it was easy and fun, apparently. I don't know.
See, we're just creating new, exercises, like the rock climbing walls that we do for fun. That's what we are just supplying them.
I know why the Mexican guy climbed it. Oh, the congressman. Because Trump said, this wall can't be climbed. Yeah. Mexican Superman.
Yep.
It would be Mexican Superman able to leap the walls in a single bound. Gosh, it makes me think of Mexican Joker in South Park.
And I'd be standing right there with the pink kryptonite.
And the periwinkle on the side.
Yep. Hi, welcome to America. Here's a gift. I have a nice chateau over here. I set up a little bit of the bubbly for you.
Yeah. You get a bunch of it manufactured into, bi-color pendants.
Yeah, and in the morning I'll fix breakfast, and then we're going to talk about decorating.
Gonna start picking up the Daily Birds and salmon colored shirts.
I think the only thing better, and I'm gonna sound so racist for saying this. The only thing better than a Mexican Superman that's gay is a Mexican Asian Superman that's gay. Because at that point, he can decorate in a heartbeat, and if it's not feng shui, he'll know.
Oh, God.
Not necessarily.
Okay, so that's the best headline that I've found.
That's funny.
Yes. So one last note on the border wall climbing for fun. Well, besides the Mexican congressman, which was a good point to have him climb it, to prove that the walls are climbable, they had an 8-year-old girl climb a replica. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like all she's doing is shimmying up the way you would up a tree.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't either, but I had cousins that climbed trees like they're bean poles, man.
Yep.
I mean, I used to climb trees with their limbs, but I couldn't go up on without limbs.
Yeah. I was about to say, I really didn't do much climbing as a kid.
Yeah. Probably whichever side that his ball sack hangs onto more. The center of balance, you know? Yeah, and also it's to the left.
So if I were to climb the border wall, and I get up there, and I fall backwards back into America, does that mean I'm coming back over from Mexico and I'm now an illegal
I
immigrant?
was gonna say, you better have your passport handy. At least
I can
your
see,
leg's passport.
I can just see the headlines now. I can totally see the headlines now. Man tries to climb wall to go into Mexico, falls back into America, gets arrested.
Detained.
He is separated from Tricks, Daddies, and Twinks.
Oh, God. Not separated from tater salads. Though I did get lost on the way down.
Oh my. I think I might have hit that with my mixing of races.
Yeah.
No, see, what we need to do is we need to get like one person, take like a Hunger Games poll, lottery, get one single person from each nationality, get them into a room, tell them to procreate, and then create like one ultimate human.
Yeah. Wow. Life will find a way.
as bad as it's gonna sound, but the female would have to be Caucasian because everything comes together on a white canvas. Oh, I am horrible tonight.
I'm gonna Google that, and I'm probably gonna regret it.
Jurassic Parking.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Thankfully, I'm not getting any porn hits. I'm getting lots of hits about barbecue places. There's Jurassic Pork in Maryland. I guess it's a very good catering service and barbecue out of Baltimore.
Interesting. Yep. Yeah, it was an anime video, like when you're in like the houses or whatnot, and you have the TVs on. Some of the videos that played, yeah, I got nailed for that apparently. Yeah, I ended up just deleting the live stream for it just because I just didn't have the energy to fight it. Yeah. I was like, fine, you win this time. Yep. True.
Okay. I'm very disappointed in the porn community right now.
Oh.
Well, I'm very disappointed in a world full of sex jokes to make. They made Jurassic Park porn, but they didn't even go with the obvious Jurassic Pork porn. They just went straight Jurassic Park porn. Wow.
Just
Yeah.
Jurassic Park, a triple X parody.
Well, it's like Jurassic Park porn videos. To be fair, Jurassic Park sounds worse. Because at least porking is a universal term for sex.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's on my search history now. Thanks.
There's no going out the back door. There's only going in.
It's an entry, not an exit. Despite what it says.
Yep.
Well, actually, it's it's actually still a big thing because it was only like 6-7 years ago that the Pirates of the Caribbean sequel porn set the world record for highest budget and most awards won by a porn. But there's only certain companies doing the high quality stuff. The same as the Asylum spin-off movies. The Asylum will say, "Hey, this is going to be a big blockbuster next year. Let's make a parody of it to release at the same time."
Mm.
There's only a couple companies that actually do it and do it well. Well, I mean, the Pirates of the Caribbean set cost millions of dollars to make.
Well, and to be fair, I mean, granted, you may not have to put much into the quality of the footage. However, cameras do cost quite a bit, especially if they're getting smudged up and shit.
Well, not everybody comes into Best Buy to buy their porn cameras.
I actually had a customer come into the store and talk to me about yeah, I was like, he told me voluntarily, and I'm like, because he's like, oh yeah, you want to know why? I'm like, no, but I have a feeling you're gonna tell me anyways. Yep. He left, and I'm like, I need to take a bath or 50. Yeah, I'm like, he didn't spare me the details, and I'm like, I'm really wishing you did. Yep. So,
Okay, do not watch Porn of the Dead.
and I'm pretty sure there's one for Buffy the Vampire Layer. But oh wait, that's actually the regular series.
Yeah, she had to think her abusive vampire before Bella was even a thought.
Hey, Rena.
Hey!
I'm pretty sure you're probably shocked and surprised at the conversations you've walked into.
We're discussing porn parodies of blockbuster movies.
What would you call Sausage Party for a porn parody?
Doesn't need a parody.
Just remake it?
True. Not particularly.
You've missed all the interesting conversation we've had so far.
Yep.
Most of it, believe it or not, was not porn related.
Yeah. I mean, because we were talking about superheroes, the Marvel and DC universe for a while.
Yeah, and
we touched on like news topics that has popped up in the last few days to a week. This is just the more obscure.
Yeah, we were somehow got reference to Jurassic Park, and it's like
Jurassic Pork. Yeah. You've seen the Edward Scissorhands parody? A part of.
Yeah. See, now there wasn't actually a Dora the Explorer like porn make or
Oh God,
was it?
Oh, I
No,
got
the meme that circulated around actually was just an Instagram personality who did the cosplay. Because it was. This is Sears catalog. Wow, dog. Wow. I would say I'm more concerned than ever, but.
I can imagine like the Dora the Explorer one. Can you say pendejo?
Inventory slots. Oh god, is he gonna be like the principal now? Or like 90210 reboot
Yeah, which they've done.
twice.
Yeah, because they had like the actual reboot of 90210, and then they had like the one where it's the actors that are getting ready to go do the reboot. And it's like, I started watching that second one, and I'm like, what? I mean, I get it, but yeah. Yeah.
No, they went to Tokyo at one point. I was happy with that. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the new Will and Grace. Yeah, I remember the reboot of The Tick.
I like the unofficial reboot of
Lost in Space, yep. Lost in Space on Netflix.
I haven't hated Lost in Space yet. The new season just came out too.
Yep.
I haven't seen it yet. It's not your 1960s Lost in Space, I'll tell you that. It's a serious science fiction as opposed to campy science fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. It was definitely a turn. I like my hard science fiction when I can get it.
Yeah. I still question the parenting of the actual parents of the little boy who's
machine.
no, wasn't the doctor like a pedophile or some sort of thing?
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean the original series?
Yeah.
Wow, somebody's got a thing for machines.
Rena, I want to Fook the robot. Yes.
Yeah. yeah. She's on his stream, so she's chatting up like usual.
Yep.
Walked in right as she got in right as we started discussing porn parodies.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Yep.
Hmm. I think I've seen a few episodes of the first season of Gotham. I need to go back and finish it. Yeah. Well, for me, Gotham, it seems like the timeline seems a bit off. Like, they have Bruce Wayne as a child, but yet... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow. So, what?
Okay, so Rena came in right around the time she said I heard something about baths, and then it was the parodies. So that was the part where we were talking about when the guy came into Best Buy and was wanting me to sell him a video camera, which he uses to make adult films.
Which brought us into porn.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I present to you something that should that should become headcanon, then later true canon. Since Fox Disney merged, Disney bought all the rights, and everybody's on the whole. That means this person's a Disney princess now. I present to you that Jack from Titanic is a Disney princess.
Yes. Yes.
No, Jack would be. Rose is in no way royal. She might be rich, she's just not royal.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, this is 1997, back before people fact-check stuff on the internet. Not that they do now. Yeah, but can you really picture James Cameron sitting around for like 8 hours a day to ask Google I guess at that point be Yahoo, 3 questions? And then not get accurate answers. And then we can change the canon that Jack is actually Doctor Who.
So have you seen where someone had posted about like the timeline that they're predicting for Disney? I mean, granted, it's hilarious. It's hilarious because a lot of it's like joke.
Yeah.
And like at the very end, like it talks about how Disney buys out X, Y, and Z company, then they buy out the United States, they buy out the European Union, and then 2100 they make the next X-Men movie.
See, I'm looking for that meme right now.
Sad thing is I can see because I can
Oh, I'm not finding it. Okay, so,
who would want to buy America? Aren't we like trillions in debt?
Oh yeah, but I mean that just means when we default, we're owned by China if we default, right? Because China owns basically all of it.
But I mean, if Disney were to buy us out, then they can change up the currency to be like the Disney buck or whatever they want to call it, and yeah. Although I think in the list it was saying that they buy out Universal Studios and everything.
Yeah, Universal in the early 2020s, and then DreamWorks, and then 2026 they buy out PlayStation, rebranded as Disney Online or some shit. Sweet, have you watched it?
Maybe her first. Oh, the digital scale.
Yep.
Dude, that's like what everybody's been reacting to Baby Yoda since Baby Yoda became a Baby Yoda thing. Yeah, which is why I like mine in weekly doses. Because
Yep.
they get a week to bitch about wanting the new episode to be out.
Yep.
American turns into Disneyland. Eight episodes is not unusual for like batch releases now. Yeah, but even then, they did their seasons in like groups of like what 6 episodes, 7 episodes, 8 episodes, and then 6 months later release the next. Yeah, I loved the ranch. The ranch was fun. Yeah. Then they had to literally try to replace him. Well, to be fair, they didn't find the body. They found his motorcycle. Yeah. Well, it's probably never going to happen. They'll probably settle and all that stuff, but it doesn't matter. As soon as he was accused, then you have to fire him. You have to. Well, Disney fired James Gunn from Guardians 3, but the cast got so pissed off about it that they decided the Disney backtracked and hired him back. Yeah, to be fair, they weren't exactly smart tweets to make that either. Yeah. If that were a thing. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he already got all his homies from that '70s show. A few gigs, gave him a couple $100,000 each. He's done everything he needs to with the show. Heck, I said, well, he's done everything he needs to. He got all his homies from that '70s show, guest special gigs on it. So everybody has a little bit more money. Everybody can survive for another year or two.
So, speaking of getting fired or being fired, I just saw a news article about a asset protection person, one of the people that watches the cameras for Best Buy, got fired for tackling a man who was shoplifting.
Oh no!
And that is cause of termination through Best Buy. We can't unless we use like force. We're not supposed to. So if they bump into us, then we can bump into them. But yeah, that's why we have a lot of the cameras and everything. But apparently, after seeing the footage, she's now trying to be recruited to play football.
Well, he can at least make somebody's practice squad.
Yep.
Which would
It was actually a she.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see, for us, we're supposed to try to deter theft as much as possible. If they do try to go out the doors without paying, we're not really allowed to stop them. It's basically a safety thing for the workers mostly. Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, most of the Best Buys have the cameras like in front of the doors so that if someone's leaving with product that's not purchased, then we can submit that to the proper authorities. AJ and the Queen. Yes, I need to see that. I really do need to see that. Because and I'll say I need to see AJ and the Queen mainly because I'm auditioning for season 13 of RuPaul's Drag Race. I've still got to do my audition video, but once I have that submitted, I'm keeping my fingers crossed and my hopes up relatively high without getting my expectations up. Yeah. But no, I mean, after seeing Dragula and some of the stuff that they have to do, I'm like, oh, Drag Race is a piece of cake. But, yeah, it looks really good. It does look really good.
Okay, so Raina, season 3 has not been confirmed yet, but there's talks that it's going to be. She was asking about Lost in Space, so I want to explain.
But yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. I love that show.
That was a good show. I liked it.
It was ridiculous.
It was. Mm-hmm.
Well, no. Yeah, I was gonna say, how is that any different than your normal routine? It's just you wouldn't have to be in a closet about it.
Yeah. And at the same time, when it's airing, you can actually talk to me about it. I can't give out any spoilers or anything, but I mean, more than likely, I'll probably get eliminated within like the first couple of episodes, so I wouldn't know much information.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. No, I'm excited. I'm just hoping that I get picked because it'd be nice to actually have a queen from Maine on there instead of one from the big cities. Because I mean, they usually do Boston, New York. There's California. I mean, they've had some from complete nowhere, or at least for a state that I didn't even realize had like an actual drag community. I think they've had like Wisconsin, Minnesota, I think's another one.
Well, those big places both have big cities.
Yeah.
But...
Yo. Yep. I already have my. If I already get on, I already have what I'm going to say when I walk through the doors. Not quite. I'm. Well, true. I mean, I can't. I mean, but I already know what I want to say as soon as I walk through the doors to enter the workroom for the first time. Yep.
And
although we did have I think last season, season 11 had a Canadian queen. Brooklyn Heights. Yeah. Yeah, she was from Toronto.
yeah, she was from like 20 miles of the border,
Yep.
like most of the famous Canadians.
Yeah. But I think she moved to I think she moved to New York. So that was how she, I think, technically got on.
And umbrella. Well, you're still worshiping the old queen. Don't even room for new ones. Yeah, no, we have Umbrella Academy Season 2 is confirmed towards the end of 2020.
I want it sooner.
I know, but like they said, it's going to take about 18 months to make, and that was last June. So I mean,
Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, it's possible they'll bump it up, but
yeah.
Another question that was in the stream, so answered.
Yeah. So I like the show, but I haven't read the comic either. So I mean, I yeah. See, Umbrella Academy was the first time that I watched Ellen Page without actually controlling her.
Wow.
Huh? Beyond Two Souls. Yeah, Beyond Two Souls, where she plays as the main character. Where you play as this character with like telekinetic abilities. But yeah, Ellen Page was the actress that was scanning everything for it.
I want that game now.
Fake news.
Yeah, no, the card game I just saw. It's Fake News card game.
That's awesome.
It's only $10 on Amazon. I want this game now. Like it looks terrible, so I want it. And it's only $10. So I mean, it's almost worth buying right now. I can shave $10 out of my customers.
I was about to say, I have no idea what time it is. 10:54. Oh wow. Yeah, it sounds about that time. Yeah. And Raina's already left.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Hey.
Thank you for joining us. Well, yeah, I was saying bye-bye to Wicked Wookie. Yep. Yep. Oh, good luck with that. Oh, good luck with that. They still haven't patched the damn thing. So, like, I was in there, I was like, oh, well, maybe they did an update. I ran the update. No updates found. I'm like, okay, so I wonder if it's already done. If my system's already done it, because I usually have it on rest mode. Go in there. Nope, it is still buggy as shit. I literally reamed out 2K Games a new one on Twitter. I added their support. I've heard nothing. It was like dead silent because they were still promoting their games. Like, oh, you can still buy the game for regular price. Ha ha ha. I'm like, right. Well, it's like they were advertising, buy the game, regular price, and then purchase the newest DLC, Wasteland. It's like, dude, and that's when I went off. I'm like, you're still promoting a game that's buggy as hell. You're putting out new DLCs when you should be focusing on getting out a new patch. I get it. You have time constraints for your DLCs because you've already stated that they're going to take place within certain time frames, and you need to meet those expectations. However, everyone's asking for something, and you are flat out ignoring it. And I was like, yeah, I said, I think you guys bit off way more than you could chew when you decided to get rid of Ukes. And yes, you got rid of Ukes, not the other way around. No, I laid into them heavy about it just because it's stupid. Yeah. Yep. Yep. There's not much coming out on my channel. I know I do have an actual podcast, and I have a new channel that's going to be popping up at some point soon to coincide with the separate podcast, where I will be discussing, just doing like random game reviews and discussing them. And yes, 2K20 is going to be on that list because I have a ton of shit to talk about it. The podcast is probably going to be through. I'm gonna start recording it through Podbean. I'm gonna try and get it uploaded onto like iTunes and Spotify if I can. I got to figure all that stuff out, which is what I've been doing mostly. I had planned on starting it and having it released this month, but I'm still trying to work out some of the kinks. But the new channel, I've already. But I've got the new channel active. It doesn't have anything videos, so you can't really go to it at this time. But I'll be doing like the visual aspects of the podcast through through the YouTube videos. I'll probably be doing those not as live streams, but I'll be doing like some of the recordings of those, probably coinciding while I'm doing some of the recording of the podcast. That way you get bits and pieces of like the actual conversation from the podcast along with the video, as well as me going into some more details and depth with images on the video. It's kind of like one of those I'm aiming high and hoping for the best. But yeah, so that's in the works. I don't have a definitive date as to when that's going to officially launch, but I've got that coming. We have the game nights on Wednesdays, going back and forth between Dog's House of Games and Jada Drag Queen on this channel. We do have the Cruising with Friends, which comes up sporadically, usually when everybody's free. Yeah, definitely click the notification bells if you like this content as well, and want to watch more of it. I'm probably going to try and, because I think the last Cruising with Friends, because I do have one Cruising with Friends up. So this is technically my second one, even though this is actually the third. But I'll set up a playlist on Jada Drag Queen for the Cruising with Friends, so that if anybody wants to watch those specifically, they can. But I think that's about it on my end.
Yeah, and eventually I'll have a channel going somewheres, and I'm Trekker. But that's official.
Yeah.
I need a computer I can edit and stuff on. I can't do that on my Google Chromebook.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's too bad GTA wasn't crossplay, because that's available to me through Game Pass now.
Yeah. Yeah. GTA.
Yeah, what you're playing right now?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, just like a baby diaper.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you for joining and thank you for watching. See y'all next time.
Take care, people.